Hey everybody, before we get started, just a reminder this episode is brought to our patrons like Adam Harp, Aka Comics, Architect 10, Blackest G, Carlos, Qua, Ferris, Jeremy Vasquez, Jonathan Sandoval, Kylie Denton, Legendary Boss Hunter, Liam Kessler, Regent Rapper, Rogue Robin, Sharvor, Shawnee P, Some Guy Named Bob, Soda Soda 54, and 723. If you like what you do and want to see more, consider supporting us on Patreon. You get access to episodes early and lots of other crazy helps us out. Thank you for your support, everybody. Another day, another dollar. Hi, everybody. Hi, welcome to the start of progression. We're going to be opening Tactical Evolution today, and we're going to be hoping that we can actually win a gosh darned game for once. Get out of losing first round a lot, and also get out of, I don't know, not winning a tournament since GX. This set will probably not fix that, unfortunately. Tactical Evolution's a weird one. There are some good cards in here, like frickin' Alien Shock Troopers, another 1900 Earth Beater. I do have a, well, I made an alien deck. I also think I threw it away because it was bad, and it should feel bad. But you never know. I could try things. But yeah, so Tactical Evolution, you can see right at the top here, it introduces Gemini monsters. As you can see with Gemini Summoner. And then kind of do some interesting stuff with that. It's not a very good secret rare, but it kind of enables Gemini play. So Geminis are in this set. We do have a few other options. There are some good normal monsters in here. Hunter Dragon is a good rare. It's a level 3 that's 1700. Very essential if you're playing Cyberdarks, but also just in general a good wombo for certain dragon stuff. Renge, Gatecrew of Dark World, is a good body in Dark Worlds because he's a level 4, so he's searchable, and he has 2100 defense. Rainbow Dragon is in this set, kind of the reward for Crystal Beasts, giving them a boss monster. There's some dumb Chrysalis monsters that don't matter. A good super rare is Necrogardna. Venom is in this set. I don't think I really do anything. Neo Alias is in here. Baby Neos. That's a monster that is a Gemini monster that's bad, and there's a lot of bad Gemini monsters that aren't really part of archetypes, and we will not be playing them because they're not good. Gravitic Orb's an okay flip monster if we were going to run that kind of deck. Space Pathfinder also exists. It's basically a version of those cards from last set. These cards have bad rarities. It's very bad. Ritual Raven is a good card to pick up for tech stuff. There's also more tribute substitute monsters and things. Zombie Masters in there. There's some elemental hero stuff that we may or may not want to talk about. Dark Bright could be serviceable, so we can hope for a Dark Bright, or maybe somebody we can trade for a Dark Bright. But yeah, let's see. Fifth Hope's in here as well. Reverse of Neos. Some Cocoon stuff next. Doesn't matter. Venom Swamp. Snake Rain, a very important rare, but it will also be reprinted by the time it's important. More Venom stuff. Double Summon's pretty good. Summoner's Art's pretty good. Creature Seizure. Like, there's a lot of good tech cards in here, but there's not any fundamentally, like, consistent, like, Stenchico Reptile. There's not a lot of consistent archetype stuff in here that's very useful to us. So we're mostly looking for tech cards that do things. Now, in the TCG set, there are actually some interesting secrets and rares that are added that we may want for our water deck, because you can do some interesting stuff with them, but most of them are also still bad, and we're probably not going to get them. So, with that in mind, and with like 3 minutes gone... Oh, I closed the pack opener, not the other thing. Pack Simulator. So now I gotta... Oh, it remembered. Okay, cool. Tactical Evolution. Search. We are in draft 24. Gonna open it up. And we're gonna begin drafting. Well, we got a double summon right away. That's good. We got an Alien Shock Trooper right away and a Ritual Raven. That's a good first pack. We'll take those. Damage Equal Reptile's okay. I may want that for later. Some more Venom stuff. Light Effigy may or may not come up. Another Damage Equal Reptile. Fifth Hope is a super rare. That's okay. Shadow Delver. Yeah, none of these I think are very important. I don't like that long loading time. That scares me. Dark Effigy. Counter's funny. Light Effigy. Razor Lizard for some Broken Bamboo Sword. Did get an Ocean Keeper. Ooh, got our first Renge. Got a secret rare Frost and Flame Dragon. That's super cool. That's great. I love it. That's absolutely the card I needed in the ultra rare slot. Ah, well, we've got it. We got our second Ritual Raven. Got a Nex, ha. Boy, that lag freaks me out every time, guys. Another Trap Reclamation, Snake Whistle. Nothing at all in that pack. Not very good. Bamboo, Flintlock. Yeah, nothing really interesting going on here. Whip. Ooh, Thousand Eyes Jellyfish. Gift of Greed doesn't really do anything. Venom Swamp, lots of other stuff. Nothing I think too impressive. Another Ocean Keeper. Another Alien Shock Trooper, that's good. That Pied Piper's not worth anything. Ooh, a gift card, that's important. For stuff. I haven't been building Nurse Burn, but that's an important card in that setup and could be useful for things. Spell Reclamation. Okay, so hold on. What does Spell and Trap Reclamation do? I didn't even pay attention to those. Didn't notice them. Oh. That's funny, but that's got too steep a cost. That's dumb. That allows you to go -2 to get a card back. Oh boy, super rare Blazewing Butterfly. So cool. And a Fossil Tusker, though. What the frick is this rare? I don't even remember. Got a second range, though. I mean, it's a rock with 1800. I could play that. Halfway point. Our tactics aren't really evolving. Okay, there's a good rare. Got 100 Dragon for the first time. We will play that in Dragon decks, if for no other reason. Nothing else really interesting here. I think that's our second counter. That's a very funny card. I don't know if it's relevant. So we've got a second gift card. I think we've got our full set of Ocean's Keeper. So I don't think Ocean's Keeper will be relevant, but it does do piercing, and when this card is destroyed, you can add Thousand Eyes or Cranium Fish, so you can get some piercing and some searching, and you can get some stuff off Ocean. I don't really know if it's going to make it into a deck, but it's a possible card we can tech in. Spell Reclamation again, not really that important. Anything else? Okay, got a Gravitic Orb. I haven't seen a lot of those, so I might not have gotten a lot of them. I may have to trade for a couple extras just in case. Another Damage Equal Reptile. Is that our full set? Ooh, Venomenon. Ultra rare. Okay, well, I can trade that to Dallas. That's our full set of Alien Shock Troopers. I'm not really, like, super excited by anything happening so far, but also I'm not out of the way anyway. Ooh, okay, so we got an extra Ocean's Keeper. And we got a Necrogardna. That's actually a very good card. So Necrogardna, if you don't know, during your opponent's turn, banish from your graveyard, negate the next attack from your opponent's monster as a quick effect. So that's a good card. I don't know what decks it'll make its way into currently, but it is a good card. And the Tramp Reclamation, more Chrysalises, not very useful. All right, got another Thousand-Eyed Jellyfish. Got another Gravitic Orb. Okay. We're opening packs. Stuff's happening. Another Tramp Reclamation. Great. Ooh, got Gemini Summoner. Okay. That's not relevant, but it could go to other people. That's our third or fourth range. I lost count in there somewhere. Okay, definitely got enough Ritual Ravens. Definitely got enough ranges. Got a Pathfinder. That's all right if we were going to play Neospace stuff. I don't think we're gonna, because that deck's not gonna win against these. Ooh, there it is. We got the Ghost Rare Rainbow Dragon. Well, I won't be playing that, but that will probably go strung into my trade box, because I don't have any Crystal Beast stuff anymore. Common Charity again. Snake Whistles, Flame, Dragon. That's cool, though. We got a Ghost Rare. Feelings Pike, gift card. Yeah, we got all our tech cards, but nothing really crazy blowout, and I didn't. Oh, well, I said it. I tempted fate. On the last pack, we did get a Dark Bright. Alrighty, so let's secure this by adding this draft to our collection. That's nice. All right, so we got some things to look at. All right. We got some decks we can try. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in the deck build, where I will do something. Okay, I'm going to start the recording and hope that works out okay. Hey, welcome to the deck builds. Building the deck. So, people have been playing a lot of just normal summon Bunguses, so I think it's time to go back to this deck. This is the deck I last won a tournament with, kind of. And we have actually been able to add some new tech to our Legendary Ocean deck since then, so I decided to play around with this, and I'm so far fairly satisfied with the results. There's a couple of edge cases I've seen in AI testing where I could get in a bad way, but don't know if it would be necessarily that way for players. If somebody decides to Cursed Seal my Legendary Ocean, that really funks with my deck. But I suspect they would probably rather save that for, like, MST or Raigeki or Soul Exchange or something. Not guaranteed, but, you know, there's a couple options, and we can worm our way out of that. That's just a weakness to certain things. So let's run through the card by card. Also, you will see a side deck in here. We are not actually side decking yet. This was just me keeping track of some of my alternative options for ratioing and stuff in testing, and I don't think I'm going to futz around with any of it, actually. So monsters. We've got 2 Giga Gaga Gigo. I don't want to go to 3 because he gets kind of blocky if we don't have Legendary Ocean. But if we do have Legendary Ocean, we can just summon him, which is great. It's like having a 4-star with 2650 attack. It's pretty cool. 2 Island Turtle. We do need some walls. There's a lot of 1900 and 2K beater monsters out there, so the ability to play a guy who we know won't immediately get flattened is pretty good. We have 1 Levia Dragon Daedalus, 1 Neo Daedalus. If we can actually pull these guys off, they are great win cons, you know. Blow up the field, absolutely. Blow up the field in hand if we got both. Pretty great. Similarly, Mobius is a new tech I have, which is pretty good. Yes, he's 2400, but he will absolutely slap if I can get him on the field with a loaded board. He's pretty good. 2 Bitelon. I went for 2. I know this with technically, like, we're both down with, like, a decent chunk of tributes that don't even work with Legendary Ocean, but we do have access to Big Wave, Small Wave, which does work. We can normal an Island Turtle, blow him up with Big Wave, Small Wave, and then pop him out. It's pretty cool tech. But Bitelon is important because it does piercing damage while also having a Monarch stat line. So he's got a competitive stat line and does piercing damage. It's very important. There are a decent number of defensive decks in our format. Here's our centerpiece, the big boy. We're so glad we got 3 of him. Warrior of Atlantis. Not only is he a 1900 beater 4-star, but also, if I don't have a Legendary Ocean, of which I have 3 copies in this deck, I can discard him to get a Legendary Ocean. Or possibly, if I already have a Legendary Ocean, I can discard him to get another one, so I can do stuff with it. It's very useful. It's a centerpiece. That's why we're running 3 of him when a lot of these other cards are ratioed down to 2 or 1. So, 2 Familiar Possessed Area. I think she's probably one of my best Water 1850s that I have, 3 of. Like, I still only own 1 Gaga Gigo, so we went with 2 of her with the option for, like, a 3rd if we wanted in the testing. But I think 2 is enough, and we hope for Legendary Ocean so she can beat over, like, 1900 and 2K monsters. I was able to trade for 1 Abyssal King Shark. He only has 1700 attack normally, but his effect is pretty cool. He can't be Raigeki'd or Darkhold once per turn. And I think there may be also Mirror Force. There are a couple of non-targeting destruction effects, but actually he's not that awful. Like, he gets up to 1900 with Legendary Ocean out, and like I said, he can't be Raigeki'd or Darkhold once per turn. That's pretty spicy in this format. Hopefully we can find him and get him out. We have our 2 copies of Mother Grizzly. Those made it back in. Because they float into either another Mother Grizzly to thin the deck. Yes, I'm running 45 cards again, but again, with 2 Recruiters, 3 Warrior of Atlantis, and Terraforming, like, we can cycle through this shit very fast, and other than the tributes, not a lot of these are dead cards. In fact, honestly, I could stand to use more padding of normal monsters in here to avoid getting my hand clogged up with tributes, which I'm sure is what will happen on camera, but I need big bunguses to win, I guess. I mean, I could go all normal beats and, like, ditch all the tribute monsters, but then my opponent, like, if my opponent gets to set up for, like, 2 turns off a trap hole or something, then I'm fucked. But yeah, so Mother Grizzly can bring out Mother Grizzly, can also bring out Barrier Statue of the Torrent. Axe played a couple of these type of stuff, Barrier Statues, in his Earth deck, and I've actually seen it come up in some testing, so we're going to try it, because we can absolutely Mother Grizzly into Barrier Statue and be like, okay, you can't special summon. It's not as good as these kinds of lockouts will be in the future when special summoning gets more robust, but it's still very good. And 2 Yomi Ship. Yomi Ship is a great removal tool. It's not a spell. You get it off Mother Grizzly, or you just find it, you can set it, your opponent flattens it, you get rid of a monster. Similarly, for bouncing tools, I've traded over the weeks for 2 Penguin Soldiers, flip, remove 2. Very good removal tool to bounce some of those big beefy monsters. Now the spells, Raigeki, Feather Duster. Pretty typical. Everybody's got these. You need them as the one-ofs in your deck to make it go goo. 2 copies of Big Wave, Small Wave. This is actually all I own. I don't remember if this was a common or a rare or what. I may have to trade for more, but basically Big Wave, Small Wave, if you've never seen it, you can tribute all, you destroy all face-up monsters, water monsters you control, special summon water monsters from your hand up to the number destroyed. So if you have a full board and then you draw, like, 4 total tributes, you can be like, Big Wave, Small Wave. It's a pretty fun way to bring out these tribute monsters that can be specialed. Obviously, we don't necessarily want to do that all the time. Mobius, for instance, wants to be tribute summoned. But, it still works to get bodies on the board. 1 copy Pot of Avarice to recycle stuff out of the deck. We'll be discarding Warriors of Atlantis probably a lot, and we can cycle through these monsters pretty fast. It's a good way to get draw power late game and cycle monsters back in. 1 copy of Soul Exchange. I've actually got 2, but I figured 1 is fine. It does cost us the battle phase, but it's a good monster removal tool and another way to make sure that our tribute monsters aren't dead in our hand. 1 copy of Terraforming, fetches Legendary Ocean, thins the deck. It's fine. And sometimes you don't want to discard a Warrior of Atlantis. He's actually a good body, so. 3 MST, yeah. There's a lot of stuff I don't want to run into. MST is very important for spot removal of enemy field spells and shit. Legendary Ocean is mentioned. For traps, we are running 1 copy of Mirror Force, 3 copies Negate Attack. These are my main battle traps. They'll stop attacks. They'll blow guys up. Running 2 copy of Curse Seal. It's very important. And the biggest chungus, my move that I've never actually done with this deck properly, 3 Tornado Wall. In testing, you can actually get this set up pretty good. If you've got 3 copies of Tornado Wall and so many ways to search Legendary Ocean, you can, in fact, set it up pretty well. And if your opponent doesn't find an MST or something, or whatever, you're just safe from battle damage. It's a great way to stall out the game while we get the pieces we need for a comeback. So I hope that this deck will do goo. And take me to another win in the GX format. So we'll see what's up when we get to the brackets. Goodbye, everybody. Hello, here is the brackets. Nothing really spicy this week. We got a couple of fun stuff. So Loth got the bye. Loth doesn't get a lot of buys. I think he's had like 2 ever. So I want to round that out so he's got at least 3, which is the normal for most people. And Axe has like 7. So we need to keep Axe out of the buy slot for a little bit, I guess, just to even it out. I'll figure out based on this week who else gets it. And obviously, Loth doesn't get the bye a lot because he's at the lowest point in the format bracket and doesn't get a lot of games in, so we don't necessarily want him to miss games or a chance to ban cards so he can win games. But, like I said, it's just the math's getting weird, so we're going to give Loth the bye. He gets to take a break from being first-round Suckboy, and he gets to be a second-round Suckboy, maybe. Or maybe he can win. Our first match will be Marth Vespairr. We only 1 R this time. Sometimes I do these in the middle of the night while I'm half asleep, whatever. So that's where we are, though, on these guys. And I don't really have anything interesting to say about that match, but I hope it's cool. And then Loth will go on to face them. Second match will be me v. David. It's been a couple of weeks since we did this. I don't know. It's been several weeks since we did anything because we took that break week. So I'm reasonably certain this is not the last bracket. It's not true. I'm 100% certain it's not the last bracket. And I'm pretty sure it's not the one before that. So I don't know. But anyway, me, David, it just worked out. Because we did actually want to, and by we I mean me, actually keep Vespairr out of Dallas's leg of the bracket until the finals, because he never wins. So we'll see how that goes, and then whoever wins between us will go on to face a win between Axe and Dallas. Dallas has broken his loss streak before being bodied in 2 minutes and 30 seconds by Vespairr because he is cursed. I don't know what witch or specialist in the Verdun or the Santeria or whatever cursed him, but he's cursed, okay? He's just straight up cursed. Anyway. Hopefully he has an opportunity to succeed. And, yes, Axe has to deal with Dallas this week. We can be reasonably certain that if Dallas loses, he will ban something out of whatever deck Axe is using that bothered him. And if he wins, I mean, he wins. You know, Dallas has been talking about changing up his strategizing because certain decks don't work, but we'll have to see what happens. We've banned 50% straight up of Elemental Beats fields. So we're going to have to see what happens. And hopefully it will lead to some good matches and OBS doesn't decide to shit itself and cry. All right, let's go to the matches. Take it away, Future Me. Fortifying. Recording is rolling. It hasn't borked. All right, we're going to start. What set is this? Tactical Evolution.
Yeah.
It really evolved our tactics, for sure.
I like 5%.
For sure.
It definitely happened.
It definitely did. Hey, if any set were my set, it would be this set.
So here we are.
It evolved our tactics so far we were playing cards that didn't exist yet in test game.
Several people had that problem this week, yes.
Yes.
I forgot how sets work.
Sorry about that. I just noticed.
In my defense, I did not expect a card that is never seen competitive play to be a secret rare in a set.
But hopefully we fixed that.
All look the same.
Hopefully we fixed that, and this is why the collection is important, to double check you owed cards. But anyway, let's go to RPS.
His card came out with all the other volcanic cards. Why wouldn't it have? That makes no sense.
There definitely weren't multiple waves of this
sets
support.
later. Holy shit!
Okay.
When did Volcanic Clean come out?
Someone's like...
It's a good card.
Good joke,
shit,
Loth.
we're in Mark
Subtle.
River. My bad.
Subtle joke, Loth.
Thank you.
Hopefully it's not too blurry in the video feed so people can see it in the final product.
I mean,
All right.
most of your recordings turn out pretty
Marth.
okay.
So, Vespairr is going first. They are blue player on tarp. On tarp?
I hope you're ready to do
Yes.
I mean, yeah, the
Oh.
corners of the top part.
Herp.
All right, guys. All right, guys.
It's
You
a
all need to
top.
react to that. Vespairr was trying to say something.
Yeah.
I hope you're ready to go to the other world, Marth.
Oh,
no, yeah,
you're
this
doing
one.
this. Oh.
Wait, that actually is it exists in EDO Pro?
Yeah, it exists in EDO
Pro
Pro.
card. This card exists.
Are you
What are
doing this
talking
just
about?
because the bit or what? I don't know.
I mean, hypothetically, aliens will do stuff, but
Stop.
Wait, hold on. Dumb question. You're running the A zone. Do you still have the A forces I gave you for spare?
I mean, they're all reptiles. It makes no sense. Oh no.
I know, but it's funny.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
This could be a quick game.
We're doing this.
Oh
making it
no.
Dragon, okay.
so do you
No.
have your alien MST handy?
What alien MST?
I mean, there is actually, but it's bad. You can also just play MST.
I was gonna say, so MST, right?
I can't tell if this little alien sitting down the rock has several spindly legs or he's just sitting on like a spiky chair.
Wait,
No,
wait,
He's got
it has
tentacles.
wait a second.
It has claws. It's zoomed up on the board itself.
Actually, yes, that's right. You can look at the board and see the full art. Yeah, it's got
My
little claw
alien
tentacles.
Yeah.
warriors that are definitely a warrior type monster.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know how much aliens are name checked anyway.
They
Now-
aren't.
This isn't anything
Like, they
against
could- they
Marth,
could be
but
warriors.
Vespairr, I hope you win. I don't want to fight this.
I mean, that's fair. Fears.
Every
I
test
do
game
feel
I've
like,
ever had.
aliens might be a better matchup for Law.
Every test game against this deck Marth is running has resulted in me getting utterly destroyed.
The guy's just, I mean, okay. Well, Loth, I can't say anything. He has the worst luck ever, but I mean, Future Fusion into 5-head is actually really easy to break because there's 2 points of failure, neither of which have
But
protection.
If you're playing aliens, you might not have that.
I mean,
There's not
you could-
40 cards worth of aliens. I refuse to believe this.
I mean,
You
actually,
could
are
also just be running MST.
You would be wrong.
I mean,
My God, there
maybe
are-
everyone's playing 2
wow.
MSC.
There's not 40 cards worth of good aliens.
I
They
mean,
really are.
there isn't like I think there's like Alien Shock Trooper is good because it's literally just a 1900 beater.
It's just a beater that I guess applies for
There is one
Azo.
alien monster I'm not playing because it's actually dog shit. Alien Infiltrator. He moves. He moves columns. That's
Oh,
what he
I
does.
don't. That's not great.
Sorry, I
Be
just got
great against
distracted.
Vectrex.
For some reason, PlayStation JP put out a tweet saying, "Hey, let's show you how to cook a fish from Near Automata."
Oh, that's weird.
All right then.
All right, that
Put it
seems
in the games
excessive.
channel.
When does
Iron
Mirror
Man
get reprinted?
If Marth has a specific card, he just wins.
Mirror is in Dark Row 4, so I can. Yeah.
Marth, do
I
you
mean,
have
it was in Metal Raiders, so it would have been in the first reprint set, buddy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well done.
563.
You have a 1900? Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was fast.
Gee, I wonder what card's going away forever. All right, I'm gonna stop
I
the
think
recording
it's-
now. This took 5 minutes. I started
it's
streaming to
pretty
nobody.
long.
Uh,
Now we're
just
recording.
Wait, but like, I honestly want to give you a hug of how weird that ended up.
It's just some matches.
I mean,
happen.
genuinely, you're very
happens.
empathetic, Axe. But this is for everybody
That's
who's
fair.
not Axe with his 70% chance of winning. This is what happens to us sometimes.
Hey,
Oh,
Yeah.
I will challenge that. Vespairr
To
has a
explain
very
how I
high
feel when you say that, it's just saying, "Oh, buddy, that's so sad that you lost. I'm so sorry." Even though you're being legitimately empathetic, it doesn't sound like it at all.
Honestly, the thing.
Well,
We had a whole discussion earlier about how Axe is
The
not good
vibe-
at tone.
The vibe I got from it was the Prince Zuko face.
That's
I'm gonna be
rough,
honest. That's rough. Buddy.
Who are we missing, by the way? We've only got 4 spectators. 4 spectators.
That meme will never like. I haven't even fit. Okay.
Hello? Hi?
shameful secret
Somebody?
here.
Anybody?
I've never actually.
Is
seen
it Dallas
anybody
who's not
watch-
reacting and he's just talking to me? Like, is that
No,
thing?
I'm in the. I'm in the
Okay.
Dallas shows he's there.
I'm in here.
I think it's all of us. I think it's just not Robin.
Oh, there's
Okay,
the
but there's
other
7
one.
of us, and there's 4 spectators, and there's 2 of us in the duel. The math doesn't work.
But looking at like what I'm seeing here on like the invite, there's icon shown, and then +2, which is 7.
Just started.
I'm
It's
not
just
sure
lying.
what's
All
happening.
right, yeah,
Lying to
I
us.
guess it's just fake news. Anyway, this has all been on camera, so I'm gonna start RPS.
What I was gonna say though is I've never actually seen Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, you should, Dallas.
Good.
Yeah,
You
watch
should.
it.
should.
It's actually a decent
Let me
show.
finish that.
Pretty
I
good.
watched book 1 when it came out, and then something must have happened when I was a child, and I just never caught it after that.
It's worth binging. You can just binge
I
all
don't
the
remember.
cards to about it.
Is it on
Yeah.
Netflix?
Yeah, it's on Netflix now. Okay.
Yeah.
What are we
Okay.
talking about?
We're talking about
I don't
Avatar, but we don't
remember.
actually have to talk about Avatar. We're playing a game of
Here
Yu-Gi-Oh
we
right
go.
now.
We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I think I know what Omega's playing.
Oh no,
I mean,
not this.
Shush.
I mean, it works.
Shh. Nobody say nothing. David doesn't know. He hasn't been in like 5 test games with me.
He hasn't known. He doesn't yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't been in a
Terror.
test game with you, but I know what this deck is.
I mean, I think you played a version of this earlier.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
played. This was so a legendary ocean water deck was a deck I played last time I
One
won
ever
ever
tournament.
a tournament. Yeah. So I'm trying to get that energy back in my format. You know.
So what means is I need to play Stallburn Pac-Man,
I mean,
because that's the
Pac-Man
last
War-
time I won a tournament.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I need to play Gravity Bind Turbo.
Yeah. I'm.
So I think the problem is I need to ban MST. That'll fix the format.
Gotta go
Just
fast to go slow.
It's 5-Cup Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh.
You need to ban
no.
MST.
That
I
was a
mean,
quick
nah,
ban
that's
list.
not slow roll.
You can't, Vespairr, you can't replicate Dallas because Dallas can only be Dallas.
I mean, if you TT, the whole board blows up anyway. So no
It's
threatening or okay, he's gonna go for that. All right. Well, we'll clear off your monster without popping it. I feel like David's trying to give me an aneurysm though.
I think he is actually.
I mean,
From
Threat
Among Us?
Roar is a legitimate good card.
Yeah, but he's playing Roar
Roar is
Mamanga
good.
against me, and it hasn't been enough weeks since last turn. It truly has not.
The problem with Threatening Lore is that it's the same thing as how Omega feels about cards like Drop Off, where they're not good cards. It just makes them feel pain inside.
Yeah, they just hurt me on an emotional level. Okay, so you Regeki my
And
my
make-
Daedalus.
What do you
Now
need to
you-
do,
maybe
Omega?
a physical level.
Dragon into no, it's fine. There's
And
nothing
perhaps
wrong we
a
can do
spi-
here.
And
Chaos,
perhaps a
I guess.
spiritual level.
What do you need? What you need to do, Omega, is fight me and watch me use share the pain again.
I mean,
So,
that
I
works
think
out for you
David has played
sometimes.
Mamanga quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
It is one of
I
the staples.
always get it. Granted, I always run 3, but
Yeah, and you're
Well, I mean, you run
deck,
3.
yeah.
That's why.
Here's the thing: if
I
you
haven't
play
run 3
Mamanga
giant.
and
I haven't
you're
run
not
3
playing
giant
3,
German in weeks.
yeah, if you're playing 3, well, I think Mamanga is slightly better than Giant. No.
well, Giant
They're both
Germ has chaos potential, and
Also, it's a fiend.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, considering some of the cards we got in this set, you could technically quote-unquote chaos with Mamanga.
Yeah.
Well, it's true. You could
It's
build the
bad.
Desert Twister system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
By
build
the
some
way, guess
pillars.
what, guys? I got one of him. He's not in the deck I'm running. He's shit.
Thank God.
I mean, he's not.
I'm not running Earth and Wind, considering both their field spells I think are banned.
Here's the thing:
Yeah.
you could run Earth, Wind, Beats. The problem is, what's his name?
All right,
can't.
I'm absolutely going to be punished, but I have to try and win the game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, no, I think the Wind
activate.
field spell is
Oh
not
boy.
banned.
You're
Well,
playing spell
this.
cards.
What?
Okay. My blood pressure's going up. The amount of time
David, you
David
have
is
to
going to be
shoot.
allowed in this tournament is shrinking. The sands of
David,
time
you have
are
to play
escaping.
David, you have to play the
Oh my
emotional game,
God.
and the actual game right now.
It's just Wabaku. It's not. That's a card that's been a
But
card
it's
maker.
it's all the shit though. It's everything. It's this deck again.
all-
Oh, what
it's all
shit
the
did we
searches.
crash?
I promise it is not this.
It
deck
crashed.
again.
Connection
Tony,
has been
you have
lost.
to
Hold on. We're gonna stop the recording for. So
you
okay,
said
we're gonna
card
start
attack and
rolling,
remind him-
and it's take 2. So let's try this again.
It's not gonna take.
Damn it! I
Let's
thought I
go
had him. I
again.
thought I got him with the brains.
But because Omega said this was off recording, Omega accidentally flooded and said card attack. Who here used to watch the show called Art Attack when they were kids?
I don't know what that is.
Oh shit, that sounds familiar. I'm gonna Google
Don't
this.
know
to
that.
see if
Did
I
you guys
have.
ever? It was just an
Hmm.
old show about this guy teaching kids how to do art-related things, and there'd be a talking like
I'll be right back.
bust statue.
I suspect
did
that
they-
certain elements of my strategy are not going to
I
respond
think
to
I've
anything
seen
this deck
like,
does.
Was this in like the 80s?
But now I have
This is
slight
the-
advanced knowledge of what's the
I
house.
think I remember parts
Yeah.
of this.
I mean,
'cause it
yeah, I
had,
might
like,
as well.
talking
Fuck it. If you're gonna
statues in
destroy
it.
it, you destroy it. Tornado wall's
Yeah.
active. There's no point in hiding it. I don't think you're gonna
It
attack
was on
me.
Disney. That's right. No, I do
Yeah.
remember this.
Sorry.
If David
We're
plays
talking
Final
over your
Countdown,
duel.
by the way, and I lose, Final Countdown is going to be banned and it's going to be special red. It's never coming back because I don't want any of you to ever play that card and think it's real. Final Countdown is a fake card. It doesn't exist.
Just quick thing, if this loads, it's not loading.
Well, Omega, you should be glad that I rolled a 4 this week because one of my decks had Final Countdown in it.
Was it Final Countdown? Come on.
No, it was a Nurse Burn deck that has Final Countdown in it. Because
All right, it's a waste of a Mobius because I don't want to pop
Okay.
him, but
Hold on,
I
need
do get
clap
to
back
slap.
I need to clap at Clyde, who's telling me that this picture of a talking bus is apparently too NSFW to post onto
Yeah, I know.
Discord.
Clyde's gotten very weird in the last few weeks.
It's
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's because Apple is run by conservatives apparently or
It's
something.
because
I don't know
the
what's going
statue
on
looks
with
like he has balls
NSFW
for a chin. What the fuck?
stuff. It's
I bet
weird.
this is dumb, but
this
he's
is
saying
like
something doesn't exist
beyond
that week for you.
conservatism. This is like fucking Ming Dynasty levels of purity.
Okay, let's see. if
Stuff
it
is
posts if I-
weird right now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay,
He
he's
has
got
it
2
to
back
Dallas.
row, and I've already played my Mobius, so I don't
Yeah,
think it
no,
will
I
do
remember
anything.
that.
But I'll set a monster in case this doesn't work out.
I mean, I guess he has a butt chin, but
Yeah, it looks like he has a
He's
butt
going to
chin.
let me
Anyway.
make a summon.
real people have a butt chin. If I like posted a picture of an actor with a butt chin, will it like say it's inappropriate?
Ah, you posted Peter Griffin. We must censor that.
Hey, Lois, I'm getting censored by Discord.
So need
It
to
might be
find my
better,
Regeki. Find the Regeki. Find the Geki.
What was the one I
Find
saw
the
recently?
Geki. That's not Regeki.
Hey Lois, it's Urianja from Hit Game Final Fantasy 14 that has a free trial up to level.
Well, in
Ah,
case it
Lois.
works, I'll try normal summoning Gagagigo. Attack that middle guy.
Oh, yeah,
I think the middle guy
I'm
was
trying to
safe.
redeem that free trial.
No, it's not the okay one.
Anyway, but back to the duel here. As
So I really shouldn't have bothered summoning Mobius at all because it just.
Okay, yeah, it's
What?
this message is
Oh.
they're
this-
they're half naked people, but it's not.
hold on,
What's
are
the name?
you?
The Flint strategy.
Did you actually make the Flint deck?
So I've realized what the ban list needs. The ban list needs to ban people from this game that are between me and winning. Like I don't. Axe
yeah.
can stay. He's okay. He's not a problem. He just plays big Buggus decks. But everybody else who plays dog shit weird cards, I just need to get rid of. Loth, you may have to be
Look, you-
sacrificed.
Oh no!
You can't make fun of Otherworld the A Zone like this, Omega.
I mean, that's what your fault.
Oh my god!
Good
Well,
flip.
I-
Good flip, buddy.
How
I
dare
would-
you turn
Dallas?
on one of your,
I would prefer Nurse Bird to this.
How dare you turn on one of your? I'm not playing Nurse Burn this week.
I know, but I would prefer if it happened.
Well, yeah, because Nurse Burn, as demonstrated in our test game, Nurse Burn is over fast.
I'm just gonna fucking summon, bury your statue. Fuck you,
Fuck
no
you.
specials.
Yes, fuck you.
Oh. Okay, Vespairr. It seems Clyde's clapping at you too. I just saw you put an art dump.
Yeah, I was trying to post it here, but it said no, you can't post that.
It's because it's called
Like,
Men
I
Next.
understand because
I'm sure
there
I'll
are
run into
half-naked
something, but-
bodybuilders, but also there's nothing explicit about.
Am I gonna get? Wow, I got a barrier statue of the Torrent Beats. Holy shit. Okay. Maybe this
Barrier
duel is
statue.
all right.
Remember,
I bet
in
you're
test
out of
games,
here.
you kicked my ass with that barrier statue.
I'm happy that Evan Frodage now just being a regular problem, not a degenerate problem.
I mean, let's be real, Axe. We know about your win rate, but you've really never been degenerate. You're just a lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
with
when
that.
was the last time I played a weird degenerate deck?
I don't know. Hey, I don't want you to
Pac-Man?
actually do that. Negate attack.
Ah, I see.
I mean, I haven't played Pac-Man in forever, so that's a good example.
I know.
Because, like, I tried Crystal Beast, and that didn't work. I tried Horus, and that didn't work. I tried Archfiends, and that was my fault.
I like what the problem this week is. I don't even know if my deck was good or bad.
Oh yeah, no,
I
you got OTK blasted. Okay,
Yeah.
you also have the negate. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair play.
I mean,
It
Heard
feels
about
weird to
that.
see an OTK technically this early into the Yu-Gi-Oh! Format.
I mean, this
was
was when
almost
it
an
started. This
Yeah.
is when we started getting OTK decks. Yeah, you want to get rid of that.
technically, Sed was the first OTK deck, but that got banned pretty quickly. So,
Yeah.
Set on OTK deck. Said OTKs you emotionally.
no, Sed Yada was the OTK deck.
Not an OTK though.
Yeah, that's a lockdown though. That's not like an actual like literal one-turn kill in
True.
Yu-Gi-Oh is all 8,000 of your life points go away.
I'm sorry. I'm used to Sed
there's-
resolving and then
Nope,
the
nope,
opponent
it's gonna
surrendering.
Well, there's.
Well,
I'm pretty
yeah,
sure there's a
let's
threatening
have
roar or
resolve
something
the
back
conflict
there
because
because
I really
there was a
can't do
linger on
anything I
the.
lose.
Unless he
Like,
wants the
there's
loop.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do about it. But it's not an
Is
OTK
that-
because
no, it does not.
they
Okay.
technically have to sit
Yeah.
there for 15 turns.
So if you
Saying
activate
it's
it when the
search.
attack is declared, the attack still
Yeah,
goes
he-
through, but you
yeah,
get to
and he
search
wants to
for
search.
fuck.
Well,
What?
that's actually
Wow.
really smart.
What the hell?
He's playing. He's being a monster.
I've grasped. We're
How
playing
does this
Flint
work?
Deck.
How does this win? I don't get it.
Hold on. So, as someone who also made his own flintlock deck, I'm not
Oh.
running it this week.
I was doing a
I'm
Ralph
not
boost
sure if it does win, but it doesn't fucking matter. Because you get
What?
to use flintlock, and it's stupid.
What?
Oh my
He's
god.
boosting his own life points!
Is this
Oh,
not a
the
hard?
bad
Oh, it is a hard
lad.
once per turn. It's just it goes back and forth.
Is this infinite?
No, it's once. Both of them are once per turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No, it's
Wait.
infinite.
Okay, you're guys.
Here, David.
Rule that David loses immediately.
Yeah.
I
vote
mean,
yes.
It's an
Uh,
infinite
no,
loop.
infinite
It's
forever.
you, David. I'm
Stop.
not okay with this.
Stop.
Alright.
I pick you out of my game. You don't stop.
technically, you do-
You're David. If you do it one more.
Well, no, this one's on you.
Yeah. Okay. I don't give a shit. I don't like whatever dumb shit he thinks is not going to get him kicked out of this format forever. Yes, I'm being very mean on stream right now. I don't give a shit, guys. You see what I'm dealing with.
this-
Nobody watching this video feels bad for David right now.
I'm considering kicking him out just out of principle,
I
but
mean,
never
you
mind.
can't. Okay,
Yeah,
first of
okay.
all, you don't get to kick people out.
I'm
no,
asking
no, I
but
like
I'm
it.
asking a legitimate question. Is anybody else watching this? Because I know I am emotionally pissed off right now. How are other people feeling about the fact that this man
I
is
don't
trying
like
to play
this.
an infinite
Kick
loop?
David
Okay.
out. Kick him out.
I'll
no,
say
I'm gonna say no because this was never established as a rule beforehand.
Yeah.
This was never established as a rule.
But we're establishing the rule now.
No.
By the way,
Like,
so
what?
he's Painful
Wait,
Choice,
wait,
Dark
wait.
Snake Syndrome, Raigeki, Wall of Revealing Light, Mirror Force, Harpy's Feather Duster.
No, okay.
You can
here's
have
the
Mirror
thing.
Force.
We've always talked about cards like Butterfly Dagger Elma combos, like the.
But nobody ever actually tried to do the loop.
I did. I just got killed. Like I'm just gonna say, if you'd established this beforehand, like what's
No, you
what's
can
it
destroy
called?
Yumi ship.
Self-destruct button. That was pretty firmly established immediately. If you do that, you lose. I'm just saying, you can't like post. Come on, I have problems with that.
I don't have a problem with this at all
I-
because this is a stupid bullshit deck that wins by the sake of giving a million life points so you can't lose the game.
I'll just say this. I was excited when he started using Flintlock, but knowing that it could infinite loop, I'm like, oh, wait a second.
Wait, that's not what you did. That's what Flint. Okay, never mind. I thought that's what you were building as well, Loth, because that's how
No.
Flint wins.
No, I play Flintlock because it's funny.
Huh?
I
And this is literally a flint lock. Like, just it's not.
I mean,
These are
I'm
not designed
internally,
decks
I'm
that-
trying to run the
that
numbers
win by
of
the sake
okay,
of just-
how do I get out of this situation to win the game by actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, you play Mirror Force, that's expected, but we got to try and get rid of cards. Did I? Oh no, you're activating
No,
Morale.
it's on mine.
Okay.
What I'm going to say is this, and Dallas can probably disagree with me on this a little bit as well. One of the things I'm not a fan about with Magic is the fact that you have so many infinite loop combos.
I mean, to be fair, there's just as many in Yu-Gi-Oh as Magic.
Let's get back
The difference is
some good cards.
EDH as a format is where I'm assuming you've experienced the infinite loops before.
The other
Yeah,
difference is
yeah.
that usually the game goes, we can't have that in this game. Stop that.
Ah, damn, I don't have a spell card. That's very
Well,
rude.
EDH is a format that is prone to infinite looping because it's a singleton format.
Okay. Well, anyway,
You can't run 3 of one card.
I've said my piece. I don't think David should be banned, but I think we should set the ground rules on infinite
If
loop.
we want to do that going ahead, I'm okay with
This
that.
is the fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, I've literally run this deck.
Hold on. Also, quick
Yeah, we
question:
would
how is
queue
this not
for
a stall deck with what I'm seeing here right now?
No, he said it wasn't his Exodia deck. To be fair.
Oh, okay.
You didn't respond when I said I have the stall cards.
2, 4,
I'm just saying, I've
8.
played decks just as degenerate as this.
Yeah, but Dallas, you're bad, and also I would be like, and you would be like, fair sir, I understand why you're kicking me out of this format because I did something dog shit to you.
Well, no, I
I'm
wouldn't.
saying nothing.
Here's the thing. I am completely fine with pre-established rules. If you want me to not do something, tell me not to do it. But
It's more of a rule of
ruling as
existence because
emotionality from
no
this
one-
point is
Well, and that's
In
where
my-
I asked everybody, because I'm like, I am clearly not in a good place to say whether or not this is awful. I mean, subjectively, this is fucking awful, and I can't understand how anybody else in the situation would not be as livid as I am.
I would be livid, but people would laugh about it.
I mean,
No, I would understand. Well, that's not a
I
good
mean,
card
I
right
wouldn't
now.
be
Fuck,
livid,
I'm
but
gonna
I'm
fucking
also-
lose to Dark Snake Syndrome in week 24.
I mean, to be fair, Dark Snake Syndrome was a part of meta decks at this point.
Was it? Was it really?
Yeah, there were
Really?
meta stall decks at this point. Yes, this
I
is how
mean,
stall decks win.
I wasn't attempting to meta deck.
No, I understand.
Yeah, that's not what it is.
No, you were attempting to be a fucking gremlin.
Also, David, I don't want to be mean.
Yeah.
Fleetlock was not the meta stall deck. I don't want to be that guy. It was
I guess
basically
it's points.
Solemn
I mean, you gotta
Wishes,
back down,
Gravity
so-
Bind.
This is essentially the reverse of all revealing light stuff. Like you're just playing every card that says don't play the game, and then you gain 1,000,000 life points, and then you win by default. It's,
Yeah.
I
I
it's
mean,
not a fun
It
deck.
shouldn't be
I mean, if
included.
I find my Feather Duster before I run out of my fucking life points, I can actually do something and play the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! But until then... Well, actually, I think I have a couple of board nukes, technically, but I have to fish them out of my deck, which is designed to play normal Yu-Gi-Oh! Against, I don't know, the meta, not whatever the fuck this is.
like
Look.
like against aliens, Omega.
To be fair,
Here we fucking
I'm
go.
I'm pretty sure.
Daedalus, blow up the fucking board. I hate this board. Get rid of it. Now, he'll flip Wabaku or something, but I've gotten rid of the things that annoy me anyway. And he's gonna get a fucking Witch Search. God damn it. Fuck. The problem is there's like 5 pieces. I can't... Dallas, my problem is I can't use the ban list to stop David from doing this, or from anybody from doing this, because there's so many pieces that make this unfun.
I mean, to be fair,
Piece of morale boost, honestly. That's
Yeah,
all.
right.
also to be fair, getting that combo off was not feasible.
It wasn't, but the fact that it could happen, it's not. We should not design decks for that to be a potential happening. That's the thing.
Combos could be bad.
Like,
yeah.
you can bitch and moan that we didn't make this rule. Why would we fucking make this a rule? Like, there was no.
Well, I mean,
precedent
this is
for it,
why
now
we
it's
didn't
happening.
preemptively ban last turn, but I was still like, why the fuck did you play last turn against me?
Like morale
Oh,
boost.
hey, I have a
is
free back
I'll
row.
say this:
Like,
morale boost
I
is
get
a
you my forward
card
back.
that is an engine in a lot of infinite life point loops because
Yeah, you get back a degenerate trap card. Fuck,
mean,
I should be
you
playing
get back
Jinzo
Mirror
in my...
for it.
Like,
You
this,
get back
this
Mirror
is another
for it.
reason of how. Like, just because we haven't made it a rule doesn't mean you should think maybe I shouldn't play this deck that wins by the fact that I've gained 1,000,000 life points.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm gonna.
I didn't realize until too late that. Oh,
you didn't
I'm
realize
putting
it went
this
infinite?
into Omega.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize until way too late that the
problem with
Trust me, David. If it was me and not Omega, you were
these cards are
fighting
not
with
designed
this.
to be played this way. That's
Yeah.
the key difference.
If it
Thank you,
was
Mir.
me
Thank
you're
you,
fighting
Majesty.
against and not Omega, I'd be bitching at you.
Well, I'm
So
yeah. I mean,
loud.
I've after yelling for like 5 minutes, I'm like also the fact
I'm
that I
still
got to
better.
pull off my board nuke with Levia. I'm
Twice.
the annoyance
Technically.
is starting to leave my
Oh.
body. I'm still like not okay with
I will
this.
be honest, Omega. I'm probably gonna run out of gas.
Well,
If
I've
you
noticed you
lose,
burned through a
gain
lot more
morale
of your
boost.
deck than I have, and you're gonna do it again.
Well, morale
Yeah.
boost morale boost is one of those cards that is either bad or
Actually,
silly.
we emergency ban morale boost just to stop anything like this again.
No, because Vespairr, I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of cards we'd have to emergency ban
Okay,
if you don't
hold
want
on,
to emergency ban
hold on.
morale boost.
What I would say is because we didn't have an example of this beforehand, we should talk about a new rule talking about infinite loops, maybe, because this is.
See, I'm not
Well, and
necessarily okay
I mean,
with that.
Okay, Dallas,
Well, you're
I have a
wrong.
very
Shut your mouth
practical.
and stop talking.
Dallas, I have a very practical reason why. Because we're on camera, and
Can
I
say
don't
the
edit
thing?
these.
Can I finish my statement before
Sure.
I get yelled
No,
at?
you can't. Not allowed.
Well, then I'm gonna mute you. Because
Did you
what I
actually
was
mute
gonna say
Vespairr?
is-
Because I
No, I
will. Okay,
I didn't.
I'm not looking at
Um,
Discord right now.
What I was going to say is, I think infinite life gain loops are fine to be muted. If you cause an infinite damage loop, the game just ends.
Yeah.
I
Which
guess
think
that's
is
true.
fine.
Ah, damn, Begone Knave.
I
Wow.
Personally,
That's
I mean,
how we
but
are.
still take the damage.
Life point loops.
You do? That's a little annoying.
Yeah, I think infinite life gain loops are only bad unless you have that one card that is, if you're over a certain amount of life points, you just win.
But yeah, okay. So we can phrase it that way because we are on camera. Infinitely looping for as much life point as you like just doesn't
No infinite stall.
work.
Unless you have
Because
an
like I
actual
literally have to be
endgame
like,
of-
David, you got to stop. Like
Like,
part of that was
unless you
you
have
might
that-
melt my computer.
Well, here's the thing. Unless you have that
Face
one
too.
card that's literally, I can't remember what the card's called.
So you like more
It's
life
very
points.
fun.
But
game.
if you have a certain amount of life points, you win.
There's also the. Oh, hey, he's back.
On the other hand, I'm playing
there's
this game
also-
beautifully. This is, I think,
Like-
the luckiest I've ever been. If David
I'll
was
say
not playing a
this.
degenerate deck, I might have won already.
I'll say this.
Then again, he might have been playing a beatdown deck, and I might have lost that
do
way.
I do understand infiniting for the sake of infiniting is not fun. I get that.
Yeah.
It's infinite if that is literally okay. I'm infiniting and this is gonna end the game, so you better just scoop.
I mean, we can,
yeah.
and I
In
mean,
the
we
game,
can
this
do
is-
that.
this-
Like,
this
if
made
you
the
want to,
game 20 turns longer is what it's done.
I mean, but that's the
Yes.
thing, right? You can say that if it was going to be an infinite loop
No,
where
I'm just
where
gonna surrender. I don't think I have anything left.
you don't
No,
think
keep
you can
going.
win? Oh, well, he
Okay.
has surrendered.
No.
If it's an official surrender, I'll accept it. I am a little now that I'm feel less angry, and I did actually not lose to that. I do feel kind of bad about how much yelling I did. It just wasn't fun though.
I mean, you are in a good.
I should say that part by recording. I just realized I had a free moment to speak and say the
Ironically, I
recording.
tested this deck against Axe's deck.
Yeah, like, so I've seen both you guys test this deck, and both of them are very interesting, and I think it'll be okay. Is that the test we need to do? Loth talked about doing a test for if I'm emotionally dissatisfied with their decks or whatever. Is that the thing? Do I just need to see everybody test their decks before we do it?
Wait,
Wait,
that was me,
if
not
we-
Loth.
Oh, was it you?
I was confused. I'm like,
I
wait,
could have
I
sworn
said
Loth
something?
said it. Tweedledee
Axe
tweedledum.
Dallas, did I say Axe Dallas?
All right, let's go to RPS. The two heads must fight.
I got a question for you that I'll have to
Am I-
see on
am
my
I
channel.
that
You're playing
unmemorable?
Bullshit.
No, I'm really not.
All right.
Am I that
I'm
unmemorable
not
compared to
playing-
everyone else?
Yeah, well, we'll
We
see
have
what
it on
happens.
Mike
I gotta
and
fight
indeed
this.
playing bullshit. We can call him out on it. That's the
Axe,
thing.
did you forget what deck I'm playing?
Axe is
Steel-
going first, by the way. He is red player on the bottom.
That's why I'm asking if he forgot what deck I'm playing.
That was up a real few. I did for a moment because a lot of bullshit happened previously.
Yeah, no.
I was about to say, judging by his silence, that was a
Yeah,
yes.
no.
but-
Judging by you picking to go first, you forgot what I'm playing.
I mean, yes. I mean, I mean,
Quick thing I
yeah.
just want to say, because to steal another joke from another progression series, Dallas, are you playing Black Wings?
No.
No.
I am playing a deck that at this time in the Yu-Gi-Oh meta is a tournament deck.
I mean, he's playing
Also-
he is playing a deck that Simo loves.
It ain't Black Wings.
Why,
No, it's
why
not
do
that
I
one.
get confused?
It's
Black
the other deck that Simo always loves to play.
Oh, are we sheriff for playing? Is that what we're doing?
No, not that one. It's
No.
it's history related. I'm talking about.
Hail to the king, baby. That's my one hint.
You'll figure it out as soon as Dallas normal summons a monster.
Axe. Ah, Breaker. I see.
Breaker. Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, Judgments of Anubis does not work if it's a monster effect.
Oh, it's only spell trap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the
Good
way,
try,
Dallas,
though.
do you want more? I believe I have one of those.
No. Judgment of Anubis is definitely a one of tech card.
Yeah, it is a
It's
one of
very
them.
funny though when your opponent plays into it.
I did resolve
Oh.
it a unfathomable amount of times against
All right, let's do
Omega
it.
somehow.
Okay.
It's because
Alright,
I
no,
didn't respect it.
Also, because you ran Dark World Lightning. I was
No,
like,
I'm
Well,
not-
that's true. Yeah, I tested this versus my Dark World deck, which
Uh,
makes me cry
I-
because I
yeah.
love Dark World.
Nope, yep, yeah.
Oh,
no,
Gravekeeper!
no, this is not a Gravekeeper deck. I'm sorry.
Damn
Noah.
it.
But do share if you play.
That's a joke, but okay.
I know what you're doing, so I'm just not gonna give you material.
See,
You
that's
say that.
rude, Axe. That's really rude.
I'm not.
Well,
I
On the
can't.
one hand, he's blown his Raigeki already, though.
That's
No.
very rude, Axe.
Calling the end phase.
No, yeah.
We're calling the
tried.
spy back to the front.
Hail to the
Back-
king.
All right, yes, now I remember.
No.
What did I forget? How the fuck did... God damn it.
How did you forget? I tested this deck. The only person that should forget less than you is Robin, because I'm pretty sure I tested this deck to pieces against him.
To be fair...
I think you made Robin upset about several cards.
to
Yes,
be
no,
fair-
Robin does not like Rise of the Storm Monarch.
To be fair, emotions were high not too long ago,
Oh
so
gosh.
I was a bit distracted.
Who does love Rise of the Storm Monarch? Now the question is, Dallas,
I
will you?
don't know.
Yes, you will
I'm
attack
getting
into free
punished.
back row. Okay.
Yes, I do love
gonna
my
get cylindered.
Atelier Riser, the
But
Storm
it's
Monarch.
not-
I'm already
Yes,
locked down
no.
because Ryza.
Yep, Ryza, have your Mystic Tomato.
Yeah, I'm
Set
just
your
gonna,
Mystic
If you
Tomato.
crash it, you can get
I
another
might
Mystic
as
Tomato.
well, because
That's
yeah.
broke.
And I'm probably just gonna do this, because I already know.
Yeah, no, this deck is
Fine.
this deck is, as I said, this deck is very, very straightforward.
I need to draw, if I need to not get Ryza again, and then draw a card unless I die.
Nope.
Never mind.
Hi.
Axe, why'd you narrate it?
Yeah, я гасимеш.
I knew as soon as those words left his mouth.
I just need to not get Ryzen a second time. Oops, I got Ryzen.
Look,
They say,
Look,
hit or
I mean,
miss. I guess they never
I forget
miss.
if you Ryzes or not.
I am running 3 Rises in this deck. to be
Okay.
fair.
It's because he owns
Like,
them.
so what's gonna happen? He's gonna summon another Ryza
Yes.
next
We're
turn.
gonna do this
Uh,
again.
He
I'll
does.
say,
Oh my god,
Uh,
it's brilliant. That's the perfect comedic counterpoint to the last match.
I mean, it's not 3 Rises, but I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
do
Mobius
it
it, what do you call
anyway.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There we
Back to
go.
the back row. That's your back row. Oh, he's gonna pop.
It's not.
No, he's gonna leave him with one. Got rid of the magic jammer. That's a good one to get rid of.
Yes.
To the second
Yeah.
cylinder.
It's I guess
No,
it's
Axe
fair
doesn't have a
because,
second
I,
cylinder anymore.
I only have one.
Hold
only
on,
Robin
Haunted
has
is
two.
taking up his own
No,
space.
there's a specific card in the deck that I did that for.
Oh,
And
Darkness or some bullshit, probably.
no.
Oh, okay.
Which told me that's a yes. That's a no yes. I know that.
What did you actually say? I didn't actually.
Mask of Darkness.
No.
Feather?
No.
Oh.
It's a card that requires you to have no spell traps.
That is, I guess, a
Reborn
spellcaster.
Reborn Frog.
Yes,
It
Reborn
is, and
Frog.
it's also
is
a
frog.
target for searches.
Frog.
Frog is
Frog.
Frog is
Frog.
unlimited. Frog is unlimited.
Yeah, because
Well, yeah,
they gave it
I know
a
that.
hot
But it's good right now.
hopped.
I'm
I'm
not
still
not a
terrified
fan of
right
this
now.
this fairy and her smug aura.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I'm
also
gonna
there's a
do that.
bubble in that.
Is it
There's a
from
bubble
the
in that.
magic drain?
No.
evil-
No, my body.
He's gonna
My
kill
body
you
for
with
the
it.
dark hole.
Okay.
Guess what's getting banned again?
Play your Geki. Play your
Yeah,
Geki.
well, I'm gonna do that.
Loth, you don't get a
mean-
ban this week.
Oh.
I know. You did it on purpose, didn't you? Because you knew I'd lose.
No. You.
No.
I did it. I did it on purpose, but only because you have 2 buys ever.
Now,
So-
here's
You are now the
question.
person with the
Okay,
least.
So
So
I don't act. What do I even do here?
Are you gonna Lily over this monster?
I don't know.
should.
I mean, I don't know if he wants to because it's
Kill
a
yourself.
lot of life points for not a lot of battle
Yeah,
damage.
not.
Well, I think
It's
that
not.
the Shoeburn Monarch and Dallas is hard debating. Oh,
Have
you-
two surges.
No,
so you just put them in there.
that indeed was the correct play.
It's like
I
it was
think.
probably a spy.
No,
'cause it-
actually,
You think?
no, it was not a
Even
Gryffindor
Dallas
spy.
doesn't know what's under there.
No, I know what's under that. I just. Oh no, it was the correct play for him not to pay the life points. Yes.
Even
No.
Speedwagon is afraid.
Okay, I can't do that. I think I'm just gonna do this. I guess. Let's do that.
Oh, no Sangan
Interesting.
beats.
Here's the thing. Technically, all of your monsters can hit over one of my monsters.
I'm not chancing it.
No, they can. I mean, it won't do anything, but they can.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We live in interesting times.
One of these
Right.
3 cards is Spirit Reaper. I feel okay saying that now.
It's
I-
3 Reaper Monty.
Okay, does.
All right,
the other
yes,
2
I'll-
are not great either. Your
But-
Ridiculous
All right, all right, that actually helps.
But Dallas, are you playing Strike Ninja in your
I'm
Reaper deck?
gonna take that one.
No,
because
why
that
would I
actually
do
helps
that?
me.
No, he's gonna get back that black hole. Sorry, dark hole, not black hole. What am I saying?
You mean his Regeki that's in his
The
graveyard?
biggest, blackest hole.
You mean white hole?
Oh, that was an unfortunate pick there. Back to the
Stack
topic.
that back.
Well, damn. Okay.
And back to that.
Jujitsu!
I mean, not
This card is great, and I don't know why more of us haven't been playing.
I don't know what rarity it was. I don't remember getting a lot of
It is
him.
common.
I still don't remember getting a lot of him. I should double
Hold
check.
on, let me check my collection.
I can't double check right now because that would involve opening Google Chrome while I'm running the recording, which would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
When did... Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. I have exactly a playset.
Oh, it came out in Ancient Sanctuary and Dark.
Yeah, it is an old card.
Yeah, I was
Sanctuary!
gonna say, I vaguely remember
Alright,
him.
so I'm
He
gonna
was
put
on
it-
my
let's try
short
this.
list.
So apparently I have one whole Masaki the Legendary Swordsman though.
Alright, you did pop his spy.
How do I only get one of that card?
I'm gonna grab this.
Solid
No,
choice.
no, that's fair.
This is the other thing. So I want to introduce the audience, not necessarily as like a negative or a judgment thing, but I came to this interesting thought while watching Axe run this deck. This is a very high rarity deck.
Yeah.
Hey,
I wasn't bluffing.
A large
No,
majority
it's
of all these cards that Axe is playing are just really good high rarity cards.
I just have.
he
He's a
has
luck sack.
he has found a very competent deck to build out of his luck, which is not
No,
something
so
everybody can say.
I have said this before. In,
he's
in
traded for a
slight
few pieces, right?
defensive acts, oh well, that's bad.
Yeah, figure works.
Yeah, I think that's game. Yeah, no,
It
that's
always
game.
works. Yep. I'm gonna grab this just in case.
I'm just gonna surrender because it's game.
Yeah,
fair enough.
okay, it is in fact game. All right,
Yeah, no,
Cool.
that card.
I'll do my best.
Loth.
chicken. Okay, we're ticking. All right.
I'm
Yeah,
taking
I-
Magician of Fate out of all of the decks I have that it's in because it's in a lot of mine. But
Well, okay, we spoiled what Dallas's ban is, but you hopefully should have figured it out already. Anyway,
Yeah.
maybe you'll forget.
Go.
All right, Loth v. Marth. Loth, will ye be the suck boy again?
Yes.
Okay, well, he's just gonna say yes.
I wore Omega.
There
down
is no
mentally.
hesitation about this. I am going to lose.
Well, he's facing Marth
I mean-
right now because it's the.
hey,
it's the
one of
semi.
our Suckboy brethren has won this week.
Damn it!
David, you're always just blind.
No,
No,
no, Loth.
She's a
No.
Hold on. She's a brick.
I wouldn't
Ow.
say that.
Dallas, I don't
wouldn't
think
say
you could
that.
quite say that after you did brick the. Oh my fuck! Well, I'm glad Vespairr lost to this deck and has a ban this week.
Well, I didn't initially. Here's the thing. My opening hand was actually fairly good. I just bricked in drawing. The brick
I-
was in the middle of my.
Dallas, I think we played a legit game.
Oh no,
You did. You had a good game.
I jokingly
Ooh,
say
drain
I
on
bricked,
Mausoleum.
but it
Yeah.
was.
Wait, drain on Mausoleum and not Future Fusion,
Yeah.
and he pitched an Overload.
Yep.
Wow.
I mean-
Okay, this is going nuts. So, Loth,
Oh,
was your complaint before about this is actually a perfect hand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We may have misunderstood your settings there. Well, he does get
Yeah.
to search some cards.
I mean, no. What I was gonna say is, I joke about the brick, but I actually think I put in a better
No, your Monarch.
showing than I have
Now
in
that
a
you've
while.
done it, your Monarch deck is really good. Like, holy shit! Like, I did some
No,
test
it's-
games.
I'm
like,
gonna
Good
keep
deck, yeah.
going on it.
you've
I'll
got some
show you
slack
the
check
deck
there.
list. I'll show you the deck list. It's
Especially because in a couple of weeks, Zaborg will probably get unbanned.
I
well,
love
what I
also,
imagine's gonna happen
unfortunately,
is-
Oh,
there we
okay.
go.
That works. All right. I was curious.
Unfortunately for Mr. Zaborg, by the time he gets unbanned, I
do
believe
anything
Caius
right
is in the
now.
card bank. So
Yeah, he's just better, isn't he?
yeah.
Oh.
Here's my Monarch deck list. I'm probably gonna play it again, but
Is it Mirror Force?
I'll just activate
No,
this
it's Dragon.
now.
Okay, it was just face down. All right, so you
Yeah,
got a pretty clear
uh,
board. He's just gonna summon 5 monsters, and then he's gonna Dragon's Mirror.
Yeah,
unfortunately-
It's
Hey, did
almost
you know
like
that-
I've also made this dragon deck.
also, did you know that all of the Monarchs have less than 1,000 defense?
I did.
Yeah.
I didn't know how
hey,
Monarch
Dallas,
stat lines work.
There's kind of this thing where Monarch stat block, we all know what it is, 2,400, 1,000. It's kind of a critical thing in most Monarch spell trap support.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But also, it
Well,
really
also-
makes them really good for Witch.
Yeah, I know. Which of the Black Forest is great at searching that out?
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder which one you'll attack.
It's a good deck. Like, it's generally a good deck.
I
Oh,
mean,
no,
actually, I
I
think
have
you've... Well,
no-
okay, now he's doing it the other way.
I have no illusions of that I made a bad deck. This is not my week where I played Archfiends, where I was like, no, this deck is
Which
bad,
one?
and I
I
should
just
feel
feel
bad.
I
I only played Archfiends once. I only made that mistake once.
And you realized that it was not
I
good.
was like, oh wait, Archfiends don't get good until like the middle of 5Ds.
Now this is when
You
it
know,
reveals
the problem with
that
me
you
is
said
I'm
it
not playing
downstairs.
aliens again because I saw nothing happen with my alien deck.
That's very true.
No, that's fair. Like I've done that. I've done that weeks where I'm like, I didn't actually get to play my deck. I'll just do it again. Oh, yep.
Like I
That's a
summoned
good-
3 1800 beaters and
That's a-
lost
that's-
because I
that's
got
Yep.
just like, oh, I lose the feature.
Oh, yeah,
feature.
no, that's how you do it, yeah.
Do that one.
Banish Troop Dragon, and he's gonna attack the face down, and you can't activate battle traps because Ancient Gear Goal Boy.
This is a legitimate game of Yu-Gi-Oh! In a very different way.
Yeah, this is two highly tuned decks that these two competitors have been workshopping for weeks, and hopefully something will happen.
Hopefully I get a
That was-
Feather Duster before
5 Dragon.
Future Fusion goes
It'll be
off.
really
Yeah.
good.
Have you ever considered
Send
MSTs?
that.
Axe, look at my hand. What do you see? Nothing? Because I see nothing.
Like, yes, he could top deck at MST. There's still some
Okay.
other shit going on right now. The Feather Duster would be better.
I will say this. I knew my Monarch deck was my luck for this week when I tested against a Tempo Wind Beats deck, and it didn't die.
Alright, he
It's
sent
funny
5.
that I can. This GIF didn't even load for me, but I can just see what Vespairr posted, and I instantly know what GIF it is.
Okay, I gotta
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah, you got to
Just
insulate
Luna
yourself from the
looking angry.
damage.
And just
Oh,
get rid
him.
of that.
No, it's fair.
Because look, that guy's going to deal 3k damage if I didn't.
No, well, I mean this'll work.
Yeah, you'll
Or
get a card
chance.
back.
No, why would I? No, game. I don't want to chain. I don't want to chain him. Why?
If you want to activate the Chaos Sorcerer, if you want to activate it, you can activate
No,
it. You should.
If only it was a
So-
quick effect.
Oh yeah, so
Moth,
like,
Moth and I
don't-
joked about that in our test games against each other.
Well, I think the better thing is, I don't vibe with this universe anymore. Goodbye.
Yeah, it's just Chaos Soul bans himself. And like,
I
wanna
don't
live
want
in
to
this
live on
world.
this planet anymore. Oh, shit. He's doing the twofer.
Marth, what are you doing?
He's doing the twofer. He could do it again.
Why
Look,
you
guys,
guys-
guys. We don't need meta-wise. We don't need to worry about future
Alright.
fusion. We don't
I'm
need to
gonna
worry
be
about future
honest.
fusion.
I'm gonna be honest. This is what I expected last week, but we just got Unga Bunga beatsed. like,
Well, you're welcome.
this is what I was
Good
expecting
point.
to happen
This is
last
great.
week.
I'm getting
You know what?
flashbacks to what I did.
Yeah, no.
Except bigger.
I think these are equally.
Yep, Dragon's Rage gives you Pierce.
Yeah.
Well, you played well.
Mood.
Okay. Well, I think Dallas saying mood out of context got in the recording, but here we are. It's okay. I'm used to it by now. Now we have 6 spectators because
I
I think
always
we've
have
got an alien
context.
spectator.
The context is on Dallas. That is all the
He's
context
Dallas.
I
All
need.
right. Actually, are you ready to go into the RPS to decide who has to deal with Marth in the finals?
Maybe, I think.
All right. Good enough.
No.
Let's go.
No, you're dueling to see who loses to Moth in the finals.
I mean, yes.
Quite
no,
you.
it's Axe. He's gonna
I won't
win.
take your. Dicks.
Axe is gonna win.
I'm
Mark
gonna
my
go first 'cause I know your
words.
deck is.
Consider them Mark.
Remember, he is the protagonist.
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
Protect Powers can beat Marth, but I'm not sure.
But look what Omega had to put up with in the first round.
I mean, Omega.
I mean,
always
I
kills
hopefully am
Omega
on a
people
comeback
decks.
tour.
No, Omega is over here with me and Loth in Team Suck.
I mean,
Yeah,
he broke
suck.
out of that.
He's part of the he's one of the groupies.
Yeah, he's one of the Suck boys.
Also, Marth totally killed me with a deck that was literally just 1900 meters. Only 1900 meters.
Yeah. Marth has a ritual / normal monsters go goo deck. Ah, damn it! Swords, right? Fuck.
Yeah,
I
I
hate
kind
it.
of did that because.
Yes, I knew this was coming. God,
Yeah. So admittedly, I only have like one advanced.
Okay, I'm gonna
ritual that
Dynamorph
can't
now, I
work.
guess.
Well, you haven't won yet.
Or
Don't count your
the-
chickens before they hatch. But this is a. That being said, this is a fairly gas start.
You've got a board presence of 5, and you've summoned 2 1900 monsters, and you did Swords Fissure.
I only did swords to do fissure. Also, a reason why I keep Fissure is because it works against walls.
Yeah, this won't work because you've got fucking Breaker, and I can't attack. So I can't do any spell trap stuff. Why did we allow Breaker off the ban list? Why did we do
he
that?
was never
Breaker
banned.
even on the
Was
ban
never
list?
banned.
Breaker even on
Breaker
the
was
ban
never
list?
banned? What's wrong with us? What's wrong with
we never
us?
played it enough.
I think it was
Omega, the
because
thing is,
Marth
I was for a long time until Dark Beginning 2, I was the only person who had 2 Breaker, and I didn't run it
I
very
can
often.
I can normal summon this guy anyway before you pop my Legendary Ocean.
I mean, Axe should totally leave up that Legendary Ocean. It's not that bad.
I mean,
Yeah.
that,
I mean, it won't
Okay,
save him from
just
this
because you- just
situation
because you
right
said so.
now because my attack will still be 50 over that guy. But if he's got the second fissure, I'm gonna just die in
Or
5
he-
minutes because this
No,
always
I
fucking
don't.
happens when I face Axe.
No, I don't.
or he just flips
I
magical
can't
dimension
beat
into
your
D-Lock,
ego.
and you cry.
I actually
Yes,
can't
in the
beat it.
standby phase, I would like to activate that.
Oh, I was expecting a magic drain there.
Yeah.
I was
sorry,
hard
I
expecting
slow
a
about
magic
it.
drain
I will
there.
summon Mobius. I will activate his effect. Pop your back row.
Alright, I'm gonna cry now.
Is one of the
Mobius!
magic-
It was so
Yes!
Oh, yeah, no, Cylinder Call.
Some
That's
good
it.
pops. Okay, all right. Well, I'll go to the battle phase, and now that we've defanged Breaker, let's punch him. Obviously, this isn't the best position because I'm down a lot of life points, and Axe can crash with Chaos Command, and he's got a lot of big monsters in this deck. But something
if I-
has
if
been
I
done.
could- I give him Mirror Force again.
I've neutralized his field presence. Never mind.
Yep, nope, that's the...
I was a play.
Never mind.
Then you play your Mirror Force, and then I'm gonna cry.
If that's not Mirror Force,
What? Well,
It's not Mirror Force. You-
Oh, look
I
how
mean, you-
much he's saying that it's not.
Also, you blew. I mean, you should know what it is. You blew up my fucking Legendary Ocean, you animal. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
if I don't draw exactly Raigeki or my 2 dark holes, it's over, as is
Oh, yeah.
usual. Unfortunately.
Take my luck, Omega. You deserve it.
I mean, that's also an out.
I'm gonna try to beat Marth, I guess. We'll see how this goes.
Well,
I
you
know.
gotta have the spell
PG.
trap removal.
I gotta get the Tato Ball first, so we'll see.
Yeah.
If
that.
you
Oh,
if you
what
have
the
the spell trap removal, you can
fuck?
get rid of it. Otherwise,
I'll just
I
send
would
Ganon.
lose.
Actually, wait. Nope, never mind. Nope, doesn't matter. Can't get it.
If you can't pop my back row, you
I'll
cannot
just
win.
get- No, yeah.
So we get to stall for a couple of turns.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this has still been in the game for a while, hasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Tornado
but
wall,
nobody but me has tried to build water, and I've debated doing the tornado wall strategy, but I felt
I mean,
like I felt
a
like with
water
our
deck-
last meta, it was appropriate to try, right? Like to build a strategy that shields me from battle damage.
Yeah. That's a lot
But
of-
depending on what
Witch.
system, okay, he's only going for Witch. That's not a big deal right now. Like he doesn't need to. Axe doesn't need to search or summon anything. Like if he just finds a MST or a Feather Duster, it's over.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. It's not like I'm trying to also grab my other options.
No, this is only reveals his card. Or is this just
Well, if Omega can get Daedalus, I
Kirby
think that's...
Yomi ship?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
if I
do
can,
active
but
attack.
Daedalus requires one
Or-
tribute, so I would have to require Monster Presence.
Penguin Soldier.
Penguin Soldier would be very spiced right now. Yeah, there's a couple of things I could do to get around this.
That's all I need.
Can get your.
Let's see. No, okay. I still yeah, I can still break it.
Yeah, you could breaker.
Yeah. Break the.
I can still break your face.
Dark Rev 4 has some interesting rarities.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what was it? Satellite cannon. Cannot be destroyed by any monsters level 7 or level 6 or below.
I think it's 7 because it was blown up by Blue Eyes. That's not a card that's helpful right now.
Did you get one of the
Okay,
randomly
so
put...
so Tornado Wall has managed to turn this into not an immediate blowout, but still a blowout kind of.
Oh yeah. Let's see. What do I want to grab?
No, if you draw a Raigeki, that is a super punish.
Oh yeah.
Did he eat an MST already?
No.
Okay, I can't
Nope.
remember your graveyard, and
Right.
obviously I
I'm gonna
can't.
grab I'm gonna grab a Reborn just in case.
Yeah, no, that's the draw there.
Now I just
Revive
wait.
my barrier statue of the turret for you.
I mean, I don't have any slots right now.
Yep,
Wow.
can't do anything with that hand yet.
First world problems, much axe.
Quiet you.
Now, see, this is where a monarch would be useful.
It would actually. I mean, none of our spellcasters actually.
No, they're
they're
all
all
their type of monster.
I'm just gonna do this and then.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I don't have.
Well, even if you could search Breaker, you can't play it. You've got a full
Yeah.
board.
No, I know. I can't do much about it, but hey.
I mean,
Well, he's
Dog
just right now.
told
He's just
himself.
thinning the deck. Okay, so he can
search
search Breaker.
breaker because you can. Yeah, it can. I didn't want to yell it at him because that would be unfair. But
I mean, I was always going to.
Uh,
It was worth.
so, fun fact of my monarch deck: every card in that entire deck can be searched by witch,
It's nice.
or every monster except for
I'm done.
Gravekeeper Spy. That's the only card that can't.
All right, so I mean, I think at this point, like, if Axe finds his out and he can make it work, I deserve to lose because my deck is just not
Your
giving
deck
me
has
anything.
not been treating you well.
It's just I used up all my gas immediately, and then Axe was just like, "No, lol, you," and I'm like, "Okay, the only thing I could do is Tornado Wall Turtle."
I'm just gonna do this secret proxying traps and just move on.
I'm gonna be honest, Omega. You're really tempting me to ban Tornado Wall here.
If you want.
Wall's not
Like,
that big of a
It's
problem.
giving more ad rev.
Well, here's the thing. I would never ban the Legendary Ocean because that
That's
bans
actually
an
a
entire
nice
deck archetype.
It does, yeah.
But
Big
the
wave,
problem-
small wave.
I mean, you might as well
Yes,
data this. Yeah.
Daedalus.
Yeah, the problem
no, it's
card
not
in
Daedalus.
this
You and I'm okay with it, yeah.
It's Bitelon, which
Oh, no.
does piercing damage. Also, I'm going to activate Pot of Avarice. Let's get back Mobius, Warrior of Atlantis, just all of these, really. I've got 5, so I'm going to draw 2.
Ah, yeah,
the
yeah.
problem
yeah.
card in this
Regeki,
setup
Regeki, Regeki,
is,
Regeki, 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 Regeki.
Is it Raigeki? Or
not
Knuckle?
Regeki.
No, it's not Regeki. But I'm going
Yeah,
to even up the life points a little.
Marth, if it was Regeki, it would have immediately been played.
Yeah.
At least I have a slot now, I guess.
Yeah, you can summon the
I just
Breaker.
can't do any damage to you. Okay, so I'm gonna do this first.
Oh shit! I opened up the wrong number.
And
Never mind.
now-
I have to redo my draft. I opened up too many tabs.
Alright, and then I have to try this, because...
Alright, well, no, that's it. There's
Okay,
no point
good
in
one.
doing. Well,
I-
I guess I
actually-
could have waited for you to do one attack, but yes, that was it.
I thought it was
Off my pot draw for the people who aren't watching the video feed, I got Warrior of Atlantis and Daedalus, but I'd already done my normal, so there was not a lot I could do about
Oh,
that.
yeah. So...
Daedalus
I
showed
was,
up a
expect-
day
I,
late
I
and a
was trying to
dollar
make sure if you
short.
weren't playing like Curse Seal or Drain, so like I had to...
No, yeah.
Oh,
That
I'm
was-
playing
that was
Curse
a
Seal
good
in
match.
here, but I didn't find
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
That was a
Alright.
good match.
No, that
I
was
think.
good.
Oh, yeah.
That felt like it was gonna be a blowout. Then I did top deck one of my 3 tornado walls, so it turned into an okay back and forth. I'm gonna stop the record. Start it up again. Okay, we're gonna
Did
record.
you find out why it kept exploding?
I guess I have time.
No,
to
I don't
I just
think it's
don't
okay.
agree.
I love how I say I'm gonna start recording, and that's the only time Axe or honestly half of you open your mouths. I say I'm gonna
Sorry.
turn the camera on, and everybody feels the need to speak. It's okay. It's
Well, it's
just
because they
it's-
want to be
Look,
the,
Ma,
the,
I'm
the
on
funny
YouTube.
man saying the funny thing.
I
the
mean,
camera etiquette's weird for everybody but me, I guess.
I mean,
No.
I'm waiting until you notice I do
No,
it. on
I'm
purpose.
just getting. I'm just.
Oh, I know. We've talked about this. You've said I'm gonna break your kayfabe, Dallas. You said off mic that you say some shit only on mic just to be that guy.
I'm,
I've
like,
ruined the
I'm just
illusion.
dealing with like what Vespairr said, just tricking all the anger responses in my brain, so I'm trying to fight that.
Okay, but
Alright.
we're gonna go to the last match where the rich are gonna get richer. Gee, I'm super shocked by who
I mean,
made it to the
It is
finals.
the first and third seed in our tournament, I believe.
Yeah. But I got a win in, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, we're ready to go to
I
RPS.
still
Well, I
believe
mean,
that like
I'm
Dallas and Omega
carrying
could
the
kick my ass.
Future Fusion decks to the finals. So.
You have a better you have a better showing than I did
Okay.
this week, Omega.
All right then.
So
Did I?
yes, you won a game.
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
You
You won a
did-
game.
Okay.
Even
Like,
though I get
listen,
a bye, I
as
still
much
lost.
as I was bitching about winning that game on a technicality, that
Omega,
was
I have won one game in 14 weeks. I don't want to hear it.
fair enough. Okay, I'll take my win. The meta will be interesting. Let's see if we
This
can
is the
can
hand.
fix anything.
I might have to break out that nurse burn deck.
I mean, it was a cool
Yeah,
deck.
go for it. As we established, Dallas, we did talk about that. That will be you're gonna make people who aren't me and know exactly what's happening salty, and you're gonna lose some pieces. but the
Oh,
games
yeah.
will be over fast, to be sure.
Yeah, no, it is not a stall. Well, I mean, it is a stall deck, but once it starts, the game is over.
It's
gonna do
a
that.
card that hypothetically stalls, but if you just draw the pieces you need, you don't need to stall. You can in fact win first turn.
Yes,
Like,
it is a
right
possible
now-
FTK deck. And if that
Gotta do it.
happens, I will definitely get something banned.
God damn it, Marth.
I think we
Eat your
can-
MST. I really don't
I
know.
think-
What was in his graveyard?
Infernal
Okay, you got
Dragon
Breaker,
and,
okay.
I
Alright.
think we could
That's
say if I open Reficule double gift card path, I think Reficule is getting banned.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
I mean, I think there's logic to banning gift card, but no, if people are just like, I don't want to see Nurse Burn anymore, Reficule takes a $5. Exploder Dragon is good. News at 11.
I've been in the gate. That
Ooh, that works. That's a good My Body. Damn.
And made you use that.
I mean, yes.
No.
Yes,
My
but you don't
Body-
have any follow-up right now. My Body's a good card. I should put it back in some decks. But I don't think
Oh
I'm
my
getting
God.
effect destruction a lot.
I'm
Oh,
not.
Just you wait till I lose first round. It's going back on the ban list.
God
Why am I
damn it!
drawing
Why,
this
Loth? You don't even play destruction, you animal.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
It's hard to tell. Also, why am I drawing like this right now? Like,
Why is
It's
this
hard to
card?
tell.
Oh,
Yes, I understand. I apologize for being hard to tell. I do get
No, I think-
bothered by my body,
Alright.
but
No offense. I think you're easy to tell.
I thought you were about to say I'm easy. I'm like, wait a second. You want to
Yeah,
continue that?
That's the deep context we need here.
I mean,
I
mean,
mean,
guys,
as long
guys,
as it's
I don't know
hard,
if we've
you've
talked a
ever
lot
done
about
that.
this, but even as a dragon aficionado, can we name check how fucking bullshit dragons are? They have 2 search from deck cards that
Yeah.
loop forever. It's a little dumb. They're one of 2 archetypes that have a generic banish fusion. Well, technically,
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel about
No,
these
no,
darker
here's not-
4-packs. I'm going to be
Here's
very
not
honest.
generic is the thing.
you only get 5.
That's
I
not
think?
much.
I mean,
Okay, then.
All right, there's the
well,
Raigeki.
you say that.
And now I've lost.
High level Yu-Gi-Oh.
I got
Okay, how many
I got
cards
2
is
ultra
that?
rares in
1,
my
2,
pack
3,
opening.
4, 5.
It's
Sorry,
exactly
I got 3
5.
ultra rares. I got
You
3
can
Is
ultra
use
rares.
that
in
the
my
blowout?
And then I'm blown out.
Yep, that's
Alright.
the OTK. Will Axe let it go through, or will he surrender?
Marth,
You
you could
can
also
pull
just
the
have rid of it.
Marth.
You can either just say that you know the math and it's over, or you can let him do the thing.
No.
All right, Axe is gonna let him get the kill on camera.
So
Yeah,
I drew all of my tributes.
That always happens. You always think it's not gonna happen. It happens.
Okay, that's
I
my third turn
I
to
should
win.
have gone
Good-
Chaos Commander out. I
Good,
guess.
good,
Good game, Max.
good games, guys.
So-
And just hit the start recording button as I exactly finish setup. It's the ban list. Vespairr, you're first. What card's going?
I mean, there's a lot of cards I could pick, like something like Exploder Dragon, Mirror Force, Rise of the Sun,
Dragon.
Future Fusion. It's
Yes,
going.
It's future. Fusion.
yeah.
I will forever live in this in the game in the room of I will kill you before I let this card go off the ban list. Actually, like I will go to your house and stab you to death.
I think that Future Fusion will eventually be okay, but I'm fine with it sitting for several
Yes.
weeks. We can let this one stew for a little
I
bit.
mean,
We
well,
agree that
eventually
Five
fusions
Dragon's
will
not
be
okay.
irrelevant for a long
Oh, by
time.
the way, Painful
Yeah.
Choice was also in my deck.
We didn't actually see a lot of successful painful choicing.
Look,
But okay. So
Can
I
we at
bel
least can we all agree on that? Like,
I mostly just
No,
Okay.
Axe.
I
We can
think
never
the
all
only
agree on
painful
something.
get to
I
finish.
will
really
never do that.
saw this week was that one I gave Omega, where it was just here's all of my good shit plus Snake Syndrome. By the way, after listening to Dallas talk for a little bit, I'm gonna ban my own morale boost.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Wait,
an unfortunate
wait.
fact that similar to a card called Spell Absorption, there is almost no way to run that card that isn't either bad or degenerate.
Yeah.
can we all?
Well,
can
so
we all
so
agree that,
morale
like,
boost takes a sit out.
like
Yep.
Dragon Link, Fusion Dragon's not okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
Dragon Link's a
as
very
I-
nebulous concept, and
as
Okay.
far as
also
I'm
may
concerned-
actually have problems with the real life ban
What's
list
the better-
eventually. I swear to God, Konami will hit Dragon Link sometime this decade.
No, guys, LP is staying. They're not gonna ban it. They're not gonna ban Dragon Ball. This fucking Dragon.
So,
So
Omega.
can I
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was
David.
going to say, if I can finish my thought real quick. I was going to say, and honestly, I don't care enough about morale boost to ever want to take it off. So
Yeah, I don't see a way
it
that
can
you
stay
can.
on.
I don't see a way that you can run that card that isn't either degenerate or just not a good idea.
I think the only thing is there will be a time when there will be more negates or spell trap or destruction where just it becomes just bad and you don't get to do the thing because your opponent's just like, no, stop that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
that's
no,
a thing that doesn't. Magic Jammer is a very, very rare card in our format, and
I'll say
and
this:
so on.
there are very much more efficient ways of doing that than Flintlock.
But okay,
I will say, like,
Yeah.
Soul Absorption has been played before, and like we like the card. It's fun when it happens. But if someone did Soul Absorption, Necroface, it'd be different.
Well, Necroface is a secret rare, so that's not happening.
That's what I mean, though. Like,
Yeah,
like
it's
if something
there's
like
there's
Triple Necroface
conversations
happened on
to
Soul
be had,
Absorption,
and I think Spell Absorption would have got, because Dallas mentioned that earlier. Spell Absorption would have got the same treatment if somebody actually
Yeah.
did the
The
LP.
butterfly loop.
Yeah, the not LP, Elma. Wrong.
There's a
consonant.
couple of cards that are like, honestly, cards like people shit on cards like Mass Driver, but at least Mass Driver is like, okay, if you do the combo with me, the game is just over because I do damage.
Yeah, and like we said on and some off mic, I think as a resolution of like just saying like, please don't do in future, please don't do infinite life point loops, because that just takes us a long fucking time.
Unless you have literally that card on board that is, if you have over a certain number of life points, you win the game.
I don't know if that card's out yet even.
No, it's not. It's not.
But also we can discuss that when it comes back. But this leaves you Dallas are the last man. You've already spoiled it, but it's been like 30 minutes, so maybe you changed your mind. What would you like to ban?
I'm having a crisis of faith. That wasn't on purpose. God damn it, that wasn't on purpose.
Are you
I
sure?
wish that
well,
was
that's
on
him in the spotlight, losing his religion as he bans.
purpose.
So anyway, you're having a crisis of faith. Do we need to get a magician to fix it?
See,
Robin.
Robin. Well, so I don't
Someone
agree
had
with
to say
that
it.
one, Robin. I don't agree with that one.
I mean, there's gonna be a time when flip monsters are fucking useless.
Well, look, Dallas, we called the doctor. We told him he's telling you what to do.
Oh, there's a card I'm tempted to ban.
Don't give it to
because
the brain
it was
worm.
in every deck this week, and I hate it.
Am I gonna be
Ban it,
angry at
me?
you if you ban it?
Ban it.
I mean, possibly, because you literally talked about how much you like this specific card type, but no, I'm banning Magician of Faith.
All right.
Magician
Sorry.
Hey,
of Faith
Robin,
goes back to jail.
I'll wait till the mic's off.
Goes
I'll
back
say
to jail.
this.
All right, we've had fun, kids. If Dallas has one more thing to say, I'll let him say it, but we're about to wrap up.
To say to the audience, because I feel like it would be leaving them in suspense, my backup card that I was considering was Call of the Haunted.
That's fair. Like that card's a common now, so everyone has it. It's just very unfun for it to shenan you, even though it's a good card.
It's
We're in a weird phase where like graveyard recursion is like borderline not okay. Like, hey, guess what? If my match versus Axe had been round one, Monster Reborn probably would have taken a timeout.
Yeah.
Like the graveyard stuff is very weird right now. Like eventually, I think in limited capacities it's okay, but yeah, our opinions on what isn't okay change rapidly. Funnily enough, on the one hand,
Well,
nobody played
it's one of
just
those
summon
things where-
1900 Bungus and win though. At least this time.
Yeah,
technically.
it's one of those things where because we're going set by set, week by week, we're jumping months ahead of the format as we go, and we're not having time to stew on the format, which is I think is fine. Like, we shouldn't do 2 weeks of a format; it would be bad. But it's just the general evolution of tactical evolution of us going.
Yeah,
set by set, month by month.
the progression feature compresses down the meta to such a fast pace. Like, we didn't even realize 1900 beaters were the meta until we realized, oh shit, you can play a deck that literally is nothing but 1900 normals.
Well, no,
It exists.
it's not 1900 beaters wasn't the meta. The meta was 2400 beaters.
Well, there's
Yeah,
that part, but like,
when I played Rising Air Current deck last week, it was because Winds had like 700 beaters, and they're good.
yeah,
And it was the same deck a few weeks back that won me the tournament essentially, but no one realized until then, like, oh no, this deck's got to finals like 5 weeks in a row. It's just good.
What I meant about that is it was because 1900 beaters have a natural counter in a lot of monsters of 2000 defense.
yeah, we don't play those monsters very much anymore. I set an Island Turtle and then I got Regeki'd or something.
No, you got Soldier V-Light and Fissured.
Oh, I think I had a second turtle that also got blown up at some point. Anyway, yeah, it's a whole thing. There's a lot of tools. Also, Axe loves that damn dirty fissure.
Yeah,
I mean, it
Robin,
works
I
every
believe
time.
Robin is doing the same ratio that I am, is 2 Rainbow, 1 Hammond.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just pulled one out of Dark Rev, so
Well, you got it. You can always trade it to trade it back to Vespairr so that they can do armor tile later. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the recording. We've had the band segment go on for like 7 minutes for no reason,
I mean,
other than to encapsulate our thoughts on the meta stuff.
I got a wrap.
We haven't had a full on breakdown of a format in a while. I think it was worth it. I think
No,
it was
it's fine. It's just like if we're gonna start talking about our polls and stuff, we should probably let the audience go home now.
No,
Have
yeah,
fun,
yeah,
guys.
I really wanted to win, but I didn't.
Before we do, I want to apologize once again to Omega. I thought that deck would be more fun.
That deck was funny.
I didn't have.
Look, it was funny until we all realized that morale boost and Flintlock is infinite, and we're like, this is
And
not
then we were
fun.
like,
It was
please,
one per turn,
no,
but
wait,
fine.
don't do
Okay.
that.
Maybe,
Well, I thought it was
maybe
once per turn because I guess it's because they're both
It's
soft
about-
once
it's-
per turns.
So they have a once per turn portion of their effect where they can put it on anything else, and then they have a once per turn effect to draw it to themselves,
Yes.
or not a once per turn, an infinite to draw it.
Yeah,
to
it's
themselves.
it's a card that if it was not based around Flint would probably have been hard eroded or banned by now, but because it was Flint related, nobody thought it would matter.
It's literally a 4-card combo that David pulled off, and it's a legacy. It's a Pill 100 style deck where you don't win. You don't win because you played a good deck. You win because you did a stupid 4-card combo you drew into.
And your opponent cries. All right, but I'm gonna hit the stop recording button now.